Hi, and welcome to this week's Lead with Purpose Friday Digest. Today, I want to talk about a topic that often doesn't get enough airtime, and that topic is burnout. So, America is a culture that is always on. We're always working. We're always trying to get more efficient. And yes, we have made some steps in the right direction as far as having better work-life balance, but burnout is a real thing. And so how, as a leader, can you address that in your organization? So today, I wanted to share some ideas for you to consider and think about how are you monitoring not only your own burnout level or potential burnout level, but that of your staff too. So here are a couple of ideas that I wanted to share with you and talk about today. So we are a purpose-based organization, and I believe that when you start with purpose, you are less likely to be burned out. Why is that? Because when you feel like you're doing work that is important and has a purpose, your burnout levels go down because you can see the bigger picture, you can see how things are connecting and how you're making an impact in the world. So if you're feeling burned out, first thing I would do is reconnect with that purpose. If you can't answer that question about, hey, what is my purpose here at work? Or what is my purpose overall? Then I would encourage you to spend time thinking about that and get to clarity. Okay, that will help you avoid burnout. Second, I want you to make sure that you are creating an environment where you can share openly. So that's really a critical thing, is being able to share openly and creating that trust and that psychological safety. So people get burned out when they bottle things up and they don't address them. So make sure that your team is able to share and able to talk about things when they come up. We're all whole human beings, and we need to address all of those things as leaders. Third, recognition and validation. So recognizing the efforts of others, validating how hard they are working, and the contributions that they are making to the organization, really critical. And last but not least, and I think this one's really, really important, so don't miss it, is lead by example. So leaders and owners are usually on 24/7. If they're not working, they're thinking about the business. And so that creates a disconnect because employees aren't often. That's just the real truth of it. And so how do we lead by example? Two really easy things you can do. Set your emails on delayed delivery. Okay, when you're working on the weekend or in the evening, set your emails to delayed delivery. And then also set focus time. Don't feel guilty about that. If you need time away, if you need time to think as a leader, as the owner of the organization, as the CEO or an executive, that's really critical. And your employees are looking to you to set the standard. So make sure that you are setting a good example. The bonus one I have for you, and this is one that I'm thinking about, is how to encourage sabbatical. So after a certain amount of time, we need to recharge our batteries. So how do you get more than, a week off for vacation? One of our clients has instituted this where they have their partners going ahead on sabbatical, and it's mandatory. And so we were learning about that with them. It's a really interesting concept, hard to execute, but really important for recharging your batteries. So all in all, there's a lot of ways you can prevent burnout. So I would encourage you to try some of these things that I've talked about today, or share below and share what's working for you on how you're avoiding burnout. So as always, take a look at everything in the Friday Digest below. We always look for things that help you become a better and more purposeful leader. Thanks.